think just doing the basics right and just sticking the game ball by ball is that has helped me throughout the series.
Looking at how you've played, if you look at the game in Namibia where you were partnering with Maru, when you guys scored runs, those two games you won, and then when you didn't score runs, you lost the last game. But how this feeling where you perform and then take the team over the line? Can you describe, both performing and then taking the team over the line?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I think it's not much about my performance; it's more about getting Zimbabwe over the line. So I think that's the main thing, especially in our changing as well. I think the team comes first always. So yeah, and having Maru there starting the innings off is always another help as well. He can also a big strike of the ball. So yeah, no, just very grateful to get another 100 in the international format, and hopefully we can carry on for the rest of the tournament.
And you seem to be in a good nick, you and Maru, especially when you get going. Can you describe maybe the relationship that you have and how much you enjoy playing with him?
Yes, definitely. I mean, me and Maru play in the same club team as well. So, and we've also known each other from school days as well. So we've known each other for a couple of years, and I think we just work well together. I think we communicate well, and we both good stroke players. So he can hit the ball, and we can just rotate like that. Where if his day is on fire, my day is on fire, we can just rotate like that.
What would you say is just the secret maybe to the form that you're enjoying together this night?
I don't think there's any secrets. I think the main thing is just watching the ball and sticking to my processes.
Brian, it has actually been a wonderful 2025 for you, and I'm very sure I don't need to remind you of this, but I'll do so all the same, because what you've done is you've now become the third Zimbabwean to score hundreds at international level in all three formats. The 160 odd you scored on Valentine's Day here at Harare Sports Club against Ireland. Then you followed that up with 139 against England at Trent Bridge. This is in May this year, and now the 111 in quite a crucial game. So you've now scored all 300s, and then all of them have been in the same year. I would imagine it's not really something that you think about too much, but it's nice to know that you've been able to do that all in one hit, I suppose.
Yes, definitely. Can't take anything for granted these days. So, yeah, obviously very grateful and humbled by what I've done this year, and just hopefully the rest of the years can be just as good.
Is there anything, I know that you always talk about how very simple you keep it, but for example, are there certain aspects that you do work on? For example, your footwork. I know that sometimes people have felt that you've batted with your feet glued to the crease, but just getting a bit more footwork going, and so that would then complement the incredible hand-eye coordination that you have been blessed with.
Yes, obviously there's a few tinkers here and there where I work in the nets, but there's not many changes that I make. I mean, the main thing for me is just watching the ball as close as I can and staying in good positions. And yeah, to be fair, I just try to keep my game as simple as possible and not quite think too much about what can happen. I always think about what the positive outcome can be.
And is there often quite a bit of communication between you and the batters you're batting with, whether it's Maru or somebody down the order, or again, is it just a situation where you just basically keep to yourself and just do what you got to do?
No, definitely not. I think there's a lot of communication that goes in with all our batters, especially when you're out there in the middle. I think the main things are just adapting and assessing conditions first before we start playing. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of communication out in the middle, and yeah, it's almost just keeping things simple. It's trusting your game plans and trusting your positions.
And then finally, now semi-final time. Every game I know that you and the team have taken very seriously, but this is just one step up now, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. I mean, we've got some momentum coming into this tournament as well. So I think Thursday is just another cricket game. We can't think too much into it. If we just stick to our basics, stick to our plans, I'm sure we'll come up with another victory.
Mine are very quick questions. Before the tournament, Justin Simon said it was important for Zimbabwe being a test nation, treating these teams the way that the likes of New Zealand were better at this moment than us. How much has that been part of the ethos of this team?
Yeah, definitely, it's been a big part. I mean, that's why we said we think we need to come and dominate, and that by doing that, just playing by our cricket game, playing what we know and just sticking to our processes. I think we haven't changed anything. I think it's just we're just doing what we can and what we know best.
Is the amount of hard cricket that you played made you feel, you're always better in terms of skills and so forth, but that much more difficult to play against for these other teams?
Much more difficult.
Like being a lot of hard cricket that you've played, is that what is hard in you?
I think so. I mean, we've had a good amount of cricket in the last year or so. A lot of test matches, lots of white ball stuff against highly quality teams. So I think that has sort of helped us a bit and sort of put us in a place where we know where we are. So I think that has helped a bit as well.
Okay. My last question. Your word for the betting coach. Sometimes during the year when batters felt you get a big stick, but Dion said, Ryan, a kid who loves to bet. Your words for how well you're going to with Dion.
Yes, definitely. I think I've got my routines there with Digger in the morning sessions, especially for a game. And I just love working with him. He understands well. I understand him well. So it's just nice to have someone like that who understands me as much as I understand him to just work day in, day out with him. I mean, so grateful to have him here with us as well. So, yeah.
Thank you, Brian.